What's up, guys? I'm Random Frank P, and today for this episode of Room Tour Project, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, okay? I've been doing this for over 6 years now, since the beginning of 2015, and you know, views have kind of been leveling off and getting stagnant a little bit. I'm not enjoying it as much, you're not enjoying it as much, so I wanted to flip it around a little bit. Now, every now and then on RTP, we would do rapid fire editions, where instead of just showing off, 10 photos and focusing on specs and hardware, I would show off 1 or 2 photos and just talk about what we like about the setup. So for today, I want to do more of a general reaction type video, doing reactions to submissions from Twitter, our Discord channel, you can join if you haven't already, and some submissions from Reddit and stuff. So like I said, more chilled, relaxed, laid back, more of a reaction type video to Room Tour Project episode 259. Okay, first up we have Samurai today. Digging the triple monitor setup here in that TIE Fighter orientation, the primary with the 2 verticals on each side. Lots of red RGB going on to an all black and white setup, obviously with his name being Samurai themed. We're not gonna go over, a bunch of specs and stuff, obviously, but I'll point out some of the things that I like. We'll talk about them real quick. I can see in the back, I'm digging the PC, that looking like the Fantex Evolve Shift 2, I believe it's called. So a nice and compact ITX build in the pack, kind of on a taller side, but still looks great. Elgato Stream Deck right underneath the primary monitor for quick and easy macros and all this stuff. But yeah, digging the whole Samurai theme. You call yourself Samurai, you're gonna have the wallpapers, the prints, black, red, and white going on. Desk space might be a little bit cramped there with that sort of L-shaped sort of extender on the left side, it looks like, but either way, digging the space, digging the setup, Samurai. Next up, this one is crazy. This is from the fine print. Definitely check out his YouTube channel if you haven't already, because this setup is out of his van, okay? I reached out to him on Reddit. I tried to get him on the show. I haven't heard back, so I figured I would just, promote him as it is, because this is crazy cool. The inside looks gorgeous with all that wood, just really nice, and he can just pull up wherever, because again, he lives out of the van here, has the setup right there. He can be gaming in the middle of the woods, great scenic views. I love how he transformed this van into, this mini house pretty much, and can still pull off having a nice looking setup here. The fine print, really, really awesome and really creative. 100% check out his channel. Now is OTAKUMANBOY. I believe this one was from our Discord channel. Yeah, Discord down below if you want to join. And this is just crazy, okay? Lots of things we probably can't fully show off in good detail, or else we'd be demonetized. You can take a look for yourself, but yeah, the nanoleaf panels, the RGB, the nudity kind of, this is crazy. Again, triple monitor setup, and also kind of in the TIE Fighter orientation yet again. I believe so, yeah, it looks like that. But tons of collectibles, ton of anime, manga, hentai, I don't know what it is, but OTAKUMANBOY, this is a crazy gaming room. So much going on, very bright, vibrant colors. Now we're gonna move on to OSNEAKY. This one also from Discord, much more scaled back and chill here. That more clean and minimal vibe. Last week we had a clean and minimal setup edition, so check that out if you haven't already. This would have fit in perfectly. Dig into all the off-white wallpaper, but a very clean desk setup. We got both a PC and a laptop here. Look at that case. That's, I believe, the Meshalicious, let's say that right. From Cooler Master, yeah. So again, a smaller ITX build and a more vertical orientation here, but still pretty scaled down. Definitely a nice looking setup here, OSNEAKY, and still, with the nanoleaf panels up top, but just 4 of them, not overdoing it, not overkill. Now we've got Nyx, and this, yet again, could fit in perfectly with our clean and minimal setup edition. Loving the plant off to the left side. Really nice looking wallpaper here. Monitor light bar, organized desktop, and got some little car figurines up there. Or car figurines, you know what I mean, But little things to add around the room to make it more, personable to the setup. So digging how just, I was gonna say confined, but that's not what I mean. Refined. You can tell this was dialed in. Everything here, you can tell, was done with a purpose and with a point and it looks really great. Speaking of which, we got June Tucson. And this is cooler the more you look at it, okay? And I wish I had more photos. I wish we had more to take a look at here in closer detail. 3 monitors, you see the primary one, and you look underneath, and he has an Elgato Stream Deck, another macro pad, and then on each side are 2 smaller monitors, and this whole thing is like a crazy looking command center, okay? Then you look up top, I don't know what it is, those 2 big things, but bunch of different cables going in places. We could take a closer look if we dial in a little bit. I don't know what they're for, but it's executed really nicely with these HDMI ports, USB, and like the aviator cables. We can just plug things in and they go to different places. So it's labeled keyboard, mouse, numpad, hub. It's all somehow ran through up here, I believe, which is super creative and looks really cool. You guys know I love me some knobs, macro pads, all that stuff. And this from June Tucson is awesome. Really cool looking. Moving right along, this one from MAXGLAZE. This is making me want to give a MAXGLAZE as well. Shouldn't have said that. But you know what I mean. It's a really nice looking setup. I mean, come on. It's got that more moody tone to it with like the, I don't know if it's black, like a very deep in color. Could be even like a navy or a midnight paint to the wall, but that complementing the wooden desktop with the orange RGB lighting and stuff, the orange accents in the wallpaper. Very complimentary, very stealthy, but like modern and classy at the same time. So MAXGLAZE, man, this is something else. Really digging it. Looking like some nice peripheral choices as well. We yet again have the looking like the LifeX beam, I think it is, with that sort of accent light strip on the wall behind it. Because I know, yeah, LifeX has one, GODEV has one, but this one with that clean right angle, pretty sure it's the LifeX beam. Yeah. Either way, looking great, looking great. Now we've got Josh with a triple monitor setup. This one, I guess you can call it, no, you can't call it TIE Fighter because it is triple monitors, but those very small monitors on each side of that ultra wide, don't know the size of those. Maybe like a 15-inch because the height vertically matches the same exact height as that the ultra wide monitor. Almost had a stroke there. What was that about? So this is really well done, really well thought out. And just again, looking at like a lot of the gear and hardware he has going on, great stuff. Loving the custom keyboard there. I don't remember the exact name of that keyboard. Oh, I even asked him on, because this was from our Discord again. I even asked him on there, and I don't remember what it is, but I'm digging the wooden case with the RGB underneath, so visually with the wooden accents, still fits in there. It's rare to see a nice RGB case. I mean, a nice wooden case that still features RGB, but bummer I can't remember what it is. Regardless, looking nice all around. Again, the nice orange hues and stuff always look really great in a setup, and this following that perfectly. Moving over, we got Gaming Vibes 2K. Yes, not 100% getting gaming vibes, because the first thing I see is the MacBook Air, possibly that might be. But it doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, we've talked about before on this show how there's no bias towards Apple products or gaming, whatever. You have a cool setup, we're gonna show it off, and that's exactly what this is. Maybe there's, you know, another PC aspect or a laptop going on here, because it does have some pretty cool peripherals there. You can see also like one of those, what are those things called where you make music? Control pad? No. I don't know what I'm talking about. But in terms of, again, gear and hardware, really nice looking speakers. Got that nice like white and like coralish theme going on, you know, with that MacBook Air and the wallpaper. Looks really nice together. Wooden accents with the monitor riser. Wooden sort of veneer on the front of the desk, and the desktop surface itself is white. So in terms of visuals, matching everything beautifully here. Definitely nice execution. Now we've got FIDAL GODEV. FIDAL GODEV, possibly. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. This is a nice apartment space, pretty much. And he has this set up in the living room, so you can kind of see behind it, there's the couch and stuff. Great natural ambient lighting with that massive window. I'm really getting a call. Why? Every time. No calls all day. I hit film, and I got a call. Hello? All right, sorry about that, where were we? We were with FIDAL. Yeah, really, really nice. First off, just let me shut up for a second and take a look at how wide, or the depth of that desk, okay? That's a big old desk. Really nice finish to that wooden desktop as well. So tons of room to, flail your arms, get that maximum, desk space, take advantage of it. Even got a monitor riser there. Very clean space. Loving the prints above us. So just throwing in some more color. Nice shelf off to the left side. Really nice apartment, living room desk setup, pretty much. Again, not screaming a gaming setup at me, so I don't really know what entirely this is used for. Nonetheless, killer stuff. Now we've got DADDYPHOENIX, and man, look at this. Great cable management. Great job mounting the monitor there, a light strip behind the desk, all white, makes everything else pop and be more accentuated, because all the peripherals, all the hardware, everything here is white. Nice vibrant PC, looking like is that the Leon Lee 011 Dynamic? I don't think that's the Mini. It looks a little bit wider, so that might just be the regular Dynamic case. I've been teasing it for a while. I do have an 011 Dynamic Mini Snow Edition case build coming up. We're gonna be replacing the main PC that I have. Lots of love for this case. So that build's coming very, very soon. You know how it is with hardware limitations. This isn't about me. This is about DADDYPHOENIX, and really, really great execution here, because again, the cable management is what makes this setup. If that monitor wasn't mounted, or if there was cables, hanging down, it just wouldn't look as clean. It wouldn't look as nice. The only real cable in sight here is from the mouse, which is up on a mouse bungee. So still routed and organized. L-shaped desk, bunch of room, really good stuff, DADDYPHOENIX, man. Now we've got CHALKY. CHALKY. I'm not getting chalky from this setup. I'm getting cozier vibes, which is like the opposite of chalky. When I think of chalky, I think of like, powder and dust and scratching a chalkboard, but this makes me want to chill. This is nice and cozy and warm. We've always say it, but again, nice wooden desktop. What does he do to complement that? Guitar, right up on the wall there. Also in a wooden finish, so your eyes you're immediately satisfied just because of those two things. Then the warmer tones and the wallpaper and stuff as well. It seems to be a nice subtle glow behind the monitors as well, possibly a light strip, shining orange. So very chill, very cozy. Dual monitors mounted nicely, monitor light bar right there in the middle. Man, these monitor light bars are the trend of 2021. I haven't seen them before, like 2020 pretty much, right? We showed off one in the 2020 back to school tech video, and I feel like since then they've exploded. Obviously with the the rise of these at-home setups, you want to free up some desk space, have a lamp pretty much, but not on the desk, above the monitor there. I can understand the rise of them, but I feel like every setup now and then is having them, and they look cool. They do. I'm gonna show one off next week on a Cool Tech Under 50. So there you go. And then lastly for today, rounding out more of our rapid fire reaction type video, is 5% Gamer. Now, if you remember, we had him on, when was that? I think it was towards the holidays last year, maybe around January. But his setup has completely changed since then. I think he maybe had a dual monitor setup back then. Now going with the single monitor, but just check out how, again, great the overall room is. The wooden panels, some like the foam panels as well. More LifeX beams with those nice and straight edges to the light strips that are on the wall, seemingly around the foam panels going over on that right side. And the RGB here shines really bright. You take a look behind that then, entertainment center. Big old TV mounted nicely. Killer audio setup here. I don't know what kind of mask that is. I'm probably gonna be hated on in the comments for not identifying what mask that is, but looks great. Got the Batman going up on there with the red accents with the RGB. And you can see, switching up the colors. At first it was more of like the orange and blues, now going to like a Battlefield theme with the reds and teals. Man, oh man, 5% Gamer. Again, big changes from when we had him on earlier this year. This is killer, man. All right, guys, so that'll wrap it up for episode 259 of Room Tour Project. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like the more in-detailed specs and hardware run-through we usually do, or do you like the more children-related back, sort of reaction-type videos? I want to hear your thoughts down below. Please, tell me what you think. If you like this episode, give it a big thumbs up, show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, @randomfrankp. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hope you enjoyed episode 259. Have a good day.